your name and where you're from.
นี่นี่แบบပြောပြပါတယ်နောက်တော့ဒီဘယ်နေလာလဲပေါ့
ประมาณเพิ่มเนาะ
Yeah
ကျွန်မနာမည်က Rosa Prime ဖြစ်တယ်နောက်ประมาณปีလာတယ်ประมาณปีနေစိတ်ဒီ Thai refugee camp မှာ
Allison Dehoney, Executive Director, Buffalo Go Green.
My name is Beth Fleekler, and we're here at Providence Farm Collective.
My name is Mahmoud Mberwer. Most people, they call me Mo. That's the easy way people to call me. And I'm a Moog of the Somali Bantu Community Organization. I'm a farm manager for the Somali Bantu, and also I'm working full-time for the Providence Farm.
My name is Itando Omari. I am originally from Democratic Republic of Congo, that is Central Africa. And I am Congolese leader to the project of Congolese farming projects performed in East Aurora.
Providence Farm Collective is a nonprofit farm started in the fall of 2019 with a mission to bring farmland and fresh food to individuals and communities in need. It is the first of its kind in our area. Providence Farm Collective is both a community farm and an incubator farm. We serve a lot of immigrant and refugee populations, as well as anyone who is underserved or low resource. We also serve community organizations that have charitable missions.
Some pro-rebels people from my community were not happy with me, and they incited other people, and then they brought some violence against me and attacked me. So from that problem, I decided to flee my country.
Brought it from a different country in Eastern Africa, in Tanzania, Mozambique, Malawi, and some from Congo too. Been brought it in Somalia as a slave. Since we just left from Somalia because of the war, we came Kenya. I was about like 10 years, the time we get in a refugee camp. And I stayed there almost like 14 years in the camp. So I was just only 10 years, and at the time the war happened in Somalia. The militia, they started killing the Somali Bantu without no reason. So it was a really struggle. It wasn't easy. People to get here in the USA.
ပြောလိုက်မယ်ဆိုရင်ဟိုပမာပြည်မှာနေတော့ဆိုရင်ကျမမိဘတော်သူလည်းတမဖြစ်တယ်နောက်မှအခုကျမမိဘကျမနဲ့တူမနေဘူးကျမမိဘဟိုပမာပြည်မှာမော်နမပဲကြားတယ်ကျမမိဘနှစ်ပါးစလုံးကဆုံးသွားခဲ့ပါဘူး
People, unfortunately, are lining up for food. And why is that? You do it because you have to. You do it because you need to.
Food insecurity is a prevailing issue in our community. A lot of the communities we serve can't afford to purchase the food they want in order to bring it to their families.
They are having high rates of diabetes, high rates of hypertension, things that they didn't have to deal with in their home countries. And it's because they've gotten away from the way they eat, which is much healthier in most cases from the way that we eat.
What we provide here at Providence Farm Collective is an opportunity for farmers to grow their own food. And not only are they getting fresh food access that they may not otherwise be able to afford, they're also growing traditional food crops for their families and their communities.
A lot of our new Americans are amazing growers. And that's what's beautiful about this program, because they're free to learn some of our ways and continue some of their traditional ways.
Back home, we never have a food that a package, you know, like in a frozen food or whatever. It's kind of, you cannot find it unless you have people they eat. Everything was like a fresh from the farm. That's what was people they eat.
A lot of the diseases that are common and that we struggle with are diet-related diseases. So if we decrease our intake of processed foods and increase our intake of fruits and vegetables, we can mitigate some of those issues.
most of the vegetable we find in the market, a lot of store, they are Western vegetable, the American vegetable, and we are not used to eat those vegetables.
A lot of people in the community, they are really happy since we get this farm here. We produce a lot of food for the culture, the community. There's a lot of stuff here which are organic. There's no chemical at all, so people, they are really happy with it.
အတိနာဆက်ရတာစားရတာဟိုတဘာဝဖြစ်နေတယ်အဲ့ဒီဓာမီဩစာတို့ဘာတို့ဟိုရောနိုတဲ့ဟာမရှိကြတော့ကျမရဲ့အတွေ့ကောင်းတယ်ဆိုပြီးမှကျမတို့ခါယူတယ်နော်မစားရတယ်လဲစိတ်ချတာတယ်လုပ်ရတယ်လဲစိတ်ချတာတယ်
People were so excited. They are very happy because they will be able of getting the vegetable that they are used to.
Farmers get increased physical activity.
The fact of having this farm, it makes them to perform some exercise and it will make them healthy physically.
It's kind of like an exercise to me, so I'm walking a lot. So it's nice.
တော်ရဆက်ချက်ဖြစ်စိတ်ချတာတယ်လေအပီဆေးလာစုပြီးတဲ့ဟာမြင်ရတယ်လေစိတ်လဲကြည်ညိုစေတယ်နော်မကျမတို့အဲ့ဒီတဘာဝ
Whenever the people come here and they make themselves busy, they reduce stress. They meet the new environment. You can see a lot of trees. They may be able of seeing something that they don't see in Buffalo. So they get rid of stress. Most of our people are happy with this project.
At the end of the day, when they're just coming over here and then going home, they get fresh food and they're taking it home for free.
Some of our farmers grow food just for their families and to give away, while others will choose to grow food to resell to their community, and they get to decide where that money goes to.
Also, the PFC for this year, what they did, because of the COVID-19, they could not go nowhere, there was no school. But the PFC, what they did, they come with a project that they bring the youth over here in a farm, helping farming, and also not only to volunteer, but they get a little bit of pocket money for that they could be support for their family.
We hope to try to chip away at the food insecurity. So having access to land is huge.
It's been really great to see the relationships build here on the farm.
To me, everybody is just like my family.
ကျမဘာဖြစ်လဲဆိုရင်ဟိုငငယ်ကတည်းကဟိုလူမျိုးပေါစုံကြမှာကျမနေလာခဲ့တယ်လေလူတိုင်းကိုကျမမောင်နှမလိုပဲကျမခါယူတယ်
Providence Farm Collective's launch was funded primarily through private foundations here in the Buffalo region. The money and services that are provided by these partnerships enable us to operate our programs, purchase things like seeds and compost to pay for plowing and equipment, as well as our operating expenses. But we need additional support through private donors and through grants in order to expand our programs with the growing need.
Any organization that is willing to support these projects, they are welcome because this project is so helpful to our communities and we want it to continue forever and ever for the benefit of refugees, immigrants, and even Americans.
If there was no funding, I don't think that we could be here today.
ဒီက community တို့ကိုညီမလဲအဲ့ဒီကျမတို့လုံနိုင်တော့ဖြစ်လေဆိုရင်လိုအားတဲ့ရေကျမတို့တောင်းချအဖြစ်အဖွဲ့အစည်းတစ်ခုခုရှိမှတို့ကိုညီမလဲ
Funding places like PFC and Buffalo Go Green, it's only going to help our community because living without food insecurity allows you to do other things. It allows you to go to school and learn. It allows you to be healthy and go to work. It allows you to get on with your day and be a contributing member of society. It's a beautiful program. It's a much needed program.
As our need and our programs grow, we really do need additional support, and we would love for you to join us in this mission.
Providence Farm Collective.
Providence Farm Collective.
Providence Farm Collective.
A place to share
Cultural farming traditions
And the benefits of nature.